Yeah. Well,
Oh, there we go. Hey, party people. How's the connection? How are we doing today? Welcome to Thursday. How about this, huh? Woo! We did it. New label. Thank you for all the kind words. I hope you like it. Some of you guessed, as I saw. But shouts out. What does everyone think? Cool. Yes, we like it. How's the connection, by the way? I was having some Wi-Fi issues a second ago. Anyone? Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi? Oh, there he is. Love the new label. Well, we love you. Vancouver girl, hi from the UK. How are you? Looks great. Well, we're glad you like it. At the end of this, we got a cool thing going on with wine.com we're going to tell you about, so stick around to the end. And we're going to show you how you can get this brand new bottle. Wine.com is the only place that has it. So we are going to send out a little discount code at the end. So they hooked it up for all the Hampton Water fans out there. But I know why you're all here. You've asked for it. You've demanded it. The man himself is joining. My dad. Let's see if we can get him on. Let's see if the old man has figured out how to use this thing. Go live. Yup. Let's see. The new label is sick. I'm glad you like it. Ta-da! What's up, Daddy?
Hi, Jess.
Remembered I was supposed to be recording this for the scrapbook. So here we are. We've launched the new label.
Virtual cheers.
A virtual cheers. Ting.
The greatest rosé in the world.
#1 rated. I don't have my normal setup. I'm using another bottle of wine to hold up my phone. But hey, cheers.
Ours is it's right. It's yet another 90-point rating from Wine Enthusiast this time. Just want to remind everybody that don't waste your time on other rosés that just aren't as good. Drink Hampton water. Life's too short.
Ain't that the truth? Well, hey, cheers. 2019
Cheers.
vintage, here it is. Not all bad in 2020. So we obviously worked very hard on this, but I was kind of hoping that you and I could kind of talk through some of the changes and what are some things that you like, and I'll talk about some things that I like. But I guess you can start on, kind of what made this change and why did we go ahead and do this, and I'll jump in.
Well, first of all, we love our diver. Our diver, takes you all on this adventure with us. And when we first started to talk about her as our mascot, our logo, our Nike swoosh, our diver was changing water into wine. And, and we thought that was an important part of the label going forward in the brand. But we wanted her to dive into the waves. So anyhow, as happy, let me just say this. We loved our old label. When Jesse came up to me and said, look, Dad, we got this idea. We want to do this. And I thought you guys were on to something. And I loved every aspect of that label. But when they thought about streamlining it and taking it to another level, I was the last guy to sign on. I went kicking and screaming. And then they came up with this, and I think it's the greatest. I love it.
Well, there you go. Well, as long as you're happy, then we're happy. But
I'm happy with what's in the bottle.
It's true. I know. Another 90-point, like you said earlier. Not too shabby. Back to back to back.
How many other guys have this? How many other guys have 90 points from both publications every year of their existence? Miravalle? Hell no. Whispering Angel? Nope. Whatever that Live Love, whatever that kind of stuff is called? Nope. So you want the best, go and get it.
It's true. Shout out to Gerard Patron. The man makes a hell of a bottle of wine, that's for sure.
Yep.
So another thing that people have noticed You know, I'm wearing my blue today. The bottom, we went from that pink to that blue. And for those of you watching at home, you have been seeing on our Instagram, we've been sort of teasing a lot more blue kind of stuff. So people are going to start seeing a lot more of that. The reason that we couldn't do last Saturday's Instagram Live, you're about to see a very hilarious photo shoot of me and Mr. Ali Thomas. We were social distancing from everyone else. We went and took a bunch of pictures of this bottle. So thanks for sticking out with us and coming on Sunday. But something that we're excited about with this blue is that we think it really does stand out compared to a lot of other rosés. You know, Dad, you just mentioned a bunch of other rosés in the category, you know, and we've always really pushed ourselves to be bold and to be different, and to really challenge the norms of the rosé category. And I think yet again, we've managed to do that. So we're certainly excited about that, and gives me an excuse to stop wearing pink button downs everywhere I go. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely pumped up about it. Like you said, yet another 90, not too shabby. I don't know. At the end of the day, we're making some changes, but what counts is that it's kind of staying the same. Like you said, a lot of the same kind of aspects of it. The Hampton water being stacked up top. That diver obviously is super important to us. For those of you that don't know, I recently got it tattooed on my arm. Dad, I think you're scheduled for 2 weeks from now for the tattoo, right?
Yeah, right here.
I like it.
Remember, but one thing remains the same is our unique stopper, the top. And what we tell everybody who doesn't know, you pop the top. You use your thumbs, you use the meat of your thumbs to push it up like a champagne bottle would. What differentiates us is that you can put that top back in. It won't leak, because rumor has it that somebody doesn't finish the entire bottle in one sitting. But for that, folks, you have a reason to stick the topper back in. Our strawberry punt, unique to the bottle, again, making it more handsome than most bottles on the shelf. And the diver, you're going to see that diver anywhere, any liquor store, on any bar. You're going to know the diver when you see her.
For sure. And another exciting thing, too, is that if not for the current situation, we are rolling out basically nationally in the next couple of weeks. And so for all of you within the United States that have asked for us in Indiana and all over the whole country, we've heard you. We're trying. It's a slow process, unfortunately, but we are starting to roll out everywhere. But for those of you that still can't find it in your local liquor store, you can always, again, you can ask for it through Southern Glazer. But another great partner that we have, we were just on there live the other day, was wine.com. They ship quick. They get it all over. And I know at least in the Northeast, they already have the 19. So you don't know this yet, Dad, but we actually have a deal going right now. If you, after this, once this is done, if you go on wine.com, if you order 3 bottles or more, and you use the word Hampton 10, you get 10% or 10% off of your order. So wine.com, as always, hooking us up. We're going to put a post after this talking about it, but Hampton 10, and you get some money off your order. So I was also thinking, now that we've launched this new label and we've got all these wonderful people here watching, I was thinking that we could maybe see if we could take some questions, and then I'll let you get back to young Jake's 18th birthday.
That's right.
That young wild man. Oh, we love you, John. First question. We love you too, Dad. It's hard to do this in gloves. It's hard to scroll. Who would have thought? Here's a good one. So what do you think, Dad? Dry or smooth?
Well, it's both dry and smooth. The great thing about our wine is there's no bitter aftertaste. There's very low acidity. You're not going to feel that heartburn kind of in the back of your throat like some of the rosés we'd had over the years. The slight sense of the fruits that come through. And it's a very smooth but dry, crisp rosé.
Certainly refreshing. That was something that we really focused on a lot when we worked with Gerard, was that we wanted to make a wine that was can't be called Hampton water and not be easy to drink. And so we wanted to make something that was super easy to drink, something that was again, not acidic. And I think that we've nailed that. And not to harp on it, but 3 90-point ratings in a row, hard to beat. Pretty good. I also just saw one that says, when are you getting it in the UK? We are currently in the UK. I know that you can order it online at allaboutwine.co.uk. It is available there, and you can order it right now. So let's see. We got 99 plus questions. Shockingly, I've never had that before on an Instagram Live, Dad. I wonder why.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm scrolling through. Let's see. Here's a good one. Let's do that one. Would we ever make a sparkling version? What do you think? You sticking dry?
I would prefer to stick dry, as much as we've had the opportunity to consider not only sparkling, but reds and whites. I think there's so many other blends that we can do in the rosé category. And as we're growing it both nationally and internationally, we're in no rush to leave our lane right now. We just continue to perfect what is right here in the bottle. And my vote would be to stay out of the sparkling category for time being.
I agree. For us, the rosé category is only getting bigger and better, and we want to be the best one there is. So I think we're sticking with rosé for now. Here's a good one. This is a good quiz for you. What grapes are in it?
Grenache is the base. Mourvedre, Chenault, right?
Syrah.
Syrah, and what? It's another one with a C.
So it's Grenache, Syrah, Cinsault.
Cinsault, that was the one. I knew that.
And Mourvedre is the last one. And they're all, the Mourvedre is what gets rid of that acidity because we age it in the new French oak
barrels.
Yeah. And so we have 4 varietals in Hampton water. And again, Gerard knocked it out of the park with that one. But they're all very traditional south of France grapes. They're very traditional. They call it Provence style, that Grenache base. But those are the grapes that are in Hampton water, and you can get it right now on wine.com. Will this be in Utah? Yes, it will. I actually just got an email the other day that it has been sent to be approved by the Utah board. But for those of you in Utah that have asked for it, it is coming. Let's see. Here's a good one for you, Dad. How do you drink it? Cold or room temperature?
Colder the better. Can't be cold enough for me. But the sign that it is a great rosé, that if you did have a bottle that had been out for a while and it was room temperature, it's still very tasty. But the colder the better for me.
Yeah, I agree. We've been sort of looked at sideways before for doing this, but I know you and I have certainly put a couple ice cubes in a glass of rosé before. Some people say that's a no-go, but I got no problem with it myself.
Well, it's not that we created that. That is a south of France tradition that's been there forever. So anybody who really knows because they've had it that way there in the south of France or in the Caribbean before.
That is true. That is very true. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll go back to celebrating young Jacob. Here we go. Here's a good one. Is it the same wine, just a label change? Yes.
Well, it's this year's new vintage, but it's the same blend, and we're always in the pursuit of perfection. While we live in a world of excellence, we are always in the pursuit of perfection. So there's little tweaks annually, and the Lord himself decides how subtle those changes are going to be. But we're very pleased that we had a great harvest and a great product.
Yeah. It is definitely an important distinction too is that, yes, this is the 2019 vintage, but for those of you, we got a couple messages, people saying, I just bought a bunch of 2018. Like, is it no good? Do I need to go get this new one? The 18 is perfectly good. In fact, the 17 is honestly still pretty good. And so for those of you that, if you're not onto this yet, don't worry, it's coming. If you just bought a bunch of the old stuff, don't worry, it's fine. We wanted to make sure that everybody, because even on wine.com, things like that, people are still buying the 18. We still got 18 in a lot of liquor stores around the country. Believe us, it's perfectly good. We just got a new label, and as the summer starts rolling, you'll start transitioning. We just didn't want people to think that it had changed. Still the same Hampton water, still made by Gerard, still made in the south of France. We've just moved to this blue label, and we're moving forward with it from now. So that's kind of all I got. Dad, you got anything you want to give a shout out to the people?
To the people, thank you all for your support of Jesse and Ali and Hampton Water. And, thanks to all those you all who know that the album and the tour have been delayed. It's a great album. It'll be out in October. And in the meantime, happy birthday to Jake. Let's go to a birthday party.
Let's go to a birthday party. I'm going to wear my mask. Well, there you go. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate you coming on. Later.
Been great. See y'all.
Cheers. Well, there you have it. You ask for it, and we bring it. For those of you looking online for it, like I said, wine.com, great place to get it. Hampton 10 comes with a discount. You can use that promo code starting right now. If you haven't seen the 19, here it is. We're very excited. Everything's blue. We're pretty pumped up about it. What else? That's kind of it. You asked for it. We got the old man. Happy birthday to young Jacob. We love you, buddy. We're going to go eat some pizza. We're going to drink some rosé. We're going to have ourselves a party. So cheers, everybody. Thank you again for coming along on this journey. We got more to come, more to go. If you want to try the new label, check it out, wine.com. We're pumped up to have them as a partner. I think you should be too. Sorry to cut it short, but I ran out of questions. I wasn't all that prepared today. But anyway, thanks. Thanks for sticking around. For all of you asking internationally, there's a tab on how to order on our page. We are in Spain. We are in the UK. Rubnik Group in Australia. We've got a couple of ways to get it all over the world now. So don't be afraid to check it out. And for all of you that are asking for it in other places, we're coming. I promise you, we're building this thing as fast as we can. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Thank you to wine.com. I'm going to go eat some pizza. Later, everybody.